Brought to you by wikivd.com. Narakasura. Narakasura is a legendary asura. He is considered to be a son of Bhudevi, fathered by either Vishnu in his Varaha incarnation or Hiranyaksha according to different texts. He is claimed as one who established Pragjyotisha. He was killed by Krishna, and his son, Bhargadatta of Mahabharata fame, succeeded him. In the 10th century Kalika Purana he is claimed to have come from Mithila and said to have established the kingdom of Pragjyotisha after overthrowing the last of the Kirata king, Ghatakasura of Danava dynasty. It was foretold that he would be destroyed by a later incarnation of Vishnu. His mother, the earth, sought the boon from Vishnu that her son should have a long life and that he should be all-powerful. Vishnu granted these boons. The legend of Naraka is important in the history of Assam, particularly Kamarupa, since Narakasura is cited as the progenitor of all three dynasties that ruled Kamarupa in historical times. A hill to the south of Guwahati is named after him. He is also associated with the Hindu belief of the Shakti goddess and place of worship Kamakya. History of the legend. Narakasura and his kingdom Pragjyotisha find mention in both the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, in the sections which were written not before the 1st century, where he is not depicted as the son of Bhudevi and Varaha incarnation of Vishnu. His son, Bhargadatta, is said to have fought for the Kauravas in the Mahabharata battle, though the Bor Prajapati finds mention as early as the Satapatha Brahmana and the Taittiriya Aranyaka from the mid-1st millennium BCE. The avatars were associated with Vishnu later and became popular in the Gupta period, and that the contact with Bhum engendered a son is first mentioned in the Book 2 of the Harivansa, which is assigned to the 5th century. This theme, that of the son Naraka, is further expanded in the later Vishnu Purana. In the 7th century copper-plate inscriptions, Naraka is claimed as the originator of the Varman dynasty, and that he lived 3,000 years earlier. The Bhagavata Purana, which was composed even later, expands the story even further. The Naraka myth gets the most extensive elaboration in the Upper Purana called Kalika Purana, which was composed in Assam itself. Here the myth of Janaka of Videha, the father of Sita, is embellished and added to the myth of Naraka. According to other accounts, Naraka is not the son of Vishnu but of Hiranyaksha, an asura. Legend. The pious Naraka became evil in association with asura named Banashura, and asura was added to his name. Once Naraka, motivated by his carnal desire, wanted to marry Devi Kamakya. When proposed, the goddess playfully put a condition before him that if he would be able to build a staircase from the bottom of the Nilachal hill to the temple within one night before the cock crows to indicate dawn, then she would surely marry him. Naraka took it as a challenge and tried all with his might to do this huge task. He was almost about to accomplish the job before it was dawn. When Kamakya Devi got this news, panic-stricken, she strangled a cock and made it crow untimely to give the impression of dawn to Naraka. Duped by the trick, even Naraka thought that it was a futile job and left it halfway through. Later he chased the cock and killed it. Now the place is known as Kukurakata, situated in the district of Darang. The incomplete staircase is known as Mekaluja Path. Drunk with power as he knew himself to be unrivaled in prowess, he brought all the kingdoms on earth under his control. Next, he turned his eyes towards Swargaloka. Even the mighty Indra could not withstand the assault of this son of earth and had to flee the heavens. Narakasura had become the overlord of both the heavens and earth. Addicted to power, he stole the earrings of Aditi, the heavenly mother goddess, and usurped some of her territory while also kidnapping 16,000 women. All the Devas, led by Indra, went to Vishnu to ask him to deliver them from Narakasura. Vishnu promised them that he would attend to this matter when he would be incarnated as Krishna. As promised to Mother Earth, Narakasura was allowed to enjoy a long reign. At last Vishnu was born as Krishna. Aditi, who was a relative of Krishna's wife Satyabhama, approached Satyabhama for help. When Satyabhama heard of the Narakasura's ill treatment of women, and his behavior with Aditi, she was enraged. Satyabhama approached Lord Krishna for permission to wage a war against Narakasura. As promised to the Devas and Aditi, Krishna attacked the great fortress of Narakasura riding his Mount Garuda with wife Satyabhama. Lord Krishna used the Narayanastra and the Agnayastra against the army of Narakasura. The battle was furiously fought. Narakasura possessed 11 Akshawinis that he unleashed on Lord Krishna. However, the Lord slew them all with little effort. Lord Krishna also killed Mura, Narakasura's general. Thus Krishna is called Murari. Narakasura used several divine weapons against Lord Krishna, but Krishna easily neutralized all those weapons. Narakasura used the Brahmastra against Lord Krishna, but Lord Krishna neutralized it with his own Brahmastra. Narakasura used the Agnayastra against Lord Krishna, but Lord Krishna neutralized it with a Varunastra. Narakasura used the Nagapasha against Lord Krishna, but Lord Krishna neutralized it with the Garudastra. In desperation, Narakasura launched the Vishnavastra on Lord Krishna, but Lord Krishna neutralized it with another Vishnavastra. At last, when Narakasura tried to kill Lord Krishna with a trident, Lord Krishna beheaded him with his Sudarshana chakra. Before Narakasura's death, he requested a boon from his mother Satyabhama, that everyone should celebrate his death with colorful light. Thus this day is celebrated as Naraka Chaturdashi, the day before Diwali. Krishna's and Satyabhama's victory on Narakasura translated into freedom for all his prisoners, and honoring of Aditi. Having rescued the 16,108 women, Krishna married them to restore them to their former dignity. Brought to you by wikivd.com. Would you like to